maybe you could spend enough money to get him into a fight with Liam Harper.
True. I think Caleb Plant gonna win too. I think he's gonna win. It might go to decision. It might. I think this fight gonna go to decision, and the Danny Garcia versus Laura gonna go to decision too. Thanks, bro. True that. I appreciate you.
So,
in the small town and work your way back up to Madison Square Garden. You got to start off at a nice place.
Knockout or bust for Caleb tonight? He's got to knock him out.
I don't know, man, but Caleb boxes well. I don't know if he has that one knockout power. I think Caleb's going to get a...
All right, well, let's sit it down ringside. Caleb's been saying this week he's got his eyes on that knockout prize.
That's right. As you said, as we take a look at the tail of the tape, Caleb, super middleweight champion. I think he's extra calm.
El Mexicano. This bout is sanctioned by the WBA, the president Gilberto Jesus Mendoza. Introducing our three judges, scoring from ringside. From Connecticut, Glenn Feldman. From Nevada, Chris Migliori. And also from Nevada, Dave Moretti. Introducing our referee in charge, he will be giving instructions after the introductions, Alan Huggins. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the interim WBA Super Middleweight World Championship. Introducing you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with silver trim. Joining us from Glendale, Arizona, by way of Chicago, Illinois. He weighed in at a ready 167 1/4 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 28 wins, no losses, 21 wins coming by way of knockout. And tonight, making his first attempt at a world title, please welcome the current undefeated world rank contender, introducing tenacious Trevormccumby. And And his opponent across the ring, ready to go on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing teal trunks with blue and silver trim, fighting out of Las Vegas by way of Nashville, Tennessee. He weighed in the same as his opponent, 167 1/4 pounds, with a record of 22 wins, 2 losses. He has 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the world rank contender and the popular former IBF super middleweight champion of the world, introducing Caleb Plant. Once again, a referee in charge, now to give instructions, Alan Huggins.
All right, fellas, let's go. Okay, gentlemen, you both been given my instructions. Obey my command at all time. Protect yourself at all time. Anything from here on up is good. Anything from here on up is good. Touch gloves. Let's go.
It takes an elite level of shamelessness for a sanctioning body in a weight class to put an interim title on the line the same night that its full world title is on the line. But that's where we are with the glorious WBA. And with that, we get ready for our next contest between Caleb Plant and Trevormccumby. This one is for the interim WBA title. You won't see that on BoxRec, but it is on the line.
Look, McCumbie's undefeated. It looks like he has a little bit of pop, but studying him, he doesn't have upper body movement. He doesn't have much speed. His footwork is not there. Caleb Plant is levels above his opponent right now. I expect Caleb Plant to make a statement in this fight.
Yeah, Sergio, I think Caleb Plant's footwork and his movement is going to present a lot of problems for McCumbie early on. You go back to that fight against David Benavidez, and Benavidez got to Plant towards the end, but early on, Plant gave Benavidez plenty of problems. He was landing clean shots, he was winning rounds. The movement, though, waned as the fight went on. So if I'm Trevormccumby, I'm targeting that body. I'm trying to slow him down so that I can get to him in the later rounds of this fight.
Yeah, footwork does that. The jab does that, and Caleb Plant he was giving Canelo some issues as well when he was boxing. That's pound for pound great in front of him.
I think a lot of people are wondering, who is Trevormccumby when this fight was announced? Who's that man behind those pit vipers? McCumbie was basically a prodigious amateur as a youth, a 7-time national amateur champion before he was 17, received an exemption to turn pro at the age of 17, racked up a lot of knockout wins, became a star on the Arizona circuit, but then had a 5-year hiatus between 2018 and 2013. A torn ACL, and McCumbie at one point was working at a convenience store.
Nice hook,
before deciding this is not how I want to end my life. I need to give this another go. Yeah, and he's coming off a decent win over Christopher Pearson.
You got to start reaching over his front foot. He's fighting like Rolly.
Was illuminating, at least in terms of what McCumbie
is fighting just like Rolly.
A prolific jabber. You can see there the jab. He flicks it out there, but he's not doing it as a weapon. It's more of a range finder. He throws it out there because he wants to follow it up with that straight right hand, which is one of his best shots. So Plant has got to be keenly aware of that right hand, which we just saw him unholster right there.
Yeah, he has a pretty well-timed right hand, McCumbie.
Nice jab,
It's a short right hand, but he does it with his elbows out. Plant, he's going to control this fight with straight punches, and I think McCumbie, if he has an opportunity, he should throw shots around the jab and throw around the guard of Caleb Plant.
Oh, good jab, Plant.
That one snapped the head back of McCumbie.
Yeah, Plant's looking for a right hand.
Nice hook, Plant.
Over the top. McCumbie's open for
Plant. That'll do it for round one.
That was a good hook. I don't need you to knock him out, Plant. I just need this thing to go to a decision, my guy. I need to win tonight. Just go to a decision. Don't knock him out. Just let him survive.
Going at it with the interim last 3 fights is no longer a world champion. But I gotta tell you, I've got more because of what he's done over the last 3 fights than anything he did in the first 21. He took on tough challenges, like everyone would take the Canelo fight. But we've seen not everyone would have taken a fight against David Benavidez. Caleb Plant went out and did that. He has kept his career moving. And I really respect the opponents that he's been willing to take on. And I think
Oh.
like a footwork issue,
Oh.
is indicating, as he comes right back to the inside and
He almost knocked Caleb Plant out.
a left hook. It did look like a footwork issue, but there was kind of a strafing body shot that landed at the same time. Absolutely. Going back to your point, though, Chris, I think a lot of the fan base agrees with you and has reacted in kind and is Exhibit A that losing big fights, if you turn in a good performance and if you're brave enough to take them, you can boost your stock. You can raise the esteem of the boxing public by doing that.
I also think he's raised his profile because of some of these social media altercations he's had outside the ring, because he's established himself as a guy that is not to be messed with.
A nice leaping left hook there from McCumbee a moment ago.
People respect guts. That's what it is. Caleb Plant, you got to give it to him. He went out on his shield with Canelo, and he was giving everything he can against Benavidez. These are 2 big punchers that are pound for pound, that are on the elite level. Caleb Plant held his own. And right here, you can see that, he went away from the jab. That's what he needs to start doing, backing up McCumbee with the jab. McCumbie's pretty good coming forward once he starts letting go of that right hand, getting confidence with that right hand. There it is right there. It's a short, sneaky right hand that Plant has to respect. But if you have him on the back foot, he's not going to be able to unleash that right hand.
McCumbie's game plan is not all that complicated. He wants to do what David Benavidez did in the second half of that fight against Plant. He wants to be the bully in the ring and push Plant against the ropes. The question is, does he have the offensive arsenal to do that?
No, he does not.
Don't go complaining to the ref now.
From Trevormccumby, indicating that a shot sailed past his face.
It's the old Billy Joe Saunders move against your countryman, David Lemieux.
Right, shout out to David Lemieux. Nice left hook again a moment ago there from McCumbee.
Nice uppercut, Plant.
Landing some flush shots.
Ooh, nice jab, Plant.
He's a tough fighter, and he believes in himself. Obviously, he believes in himself the way he's been promoting this fight. But that right hand, that's what he has to do.
Oh.
That's not the head of the punch. And he crumbles to the canvas. He rolled a knockdown, but he looks hurt to me.
Plant is hurt. Plant is shook.
That was a good hook. Oh my God. He got Plant on wobbly legs right there. Wowzer, Plant. I know, right? He caught Plant with a hook, and Plant crumbled to the canvas. He was walking back to his corner on stanky legs just then. I don't know. They got to show a replay of that one. That boy looked like he was hurt.
and he's trying to tackle McCumby.
Knock it off. Knock it
Yeah,
off.
but
Time in.
this is exactly how McCumby wants to fight. He wants to mix it up. He wants to make this a fist fight. He doesn't want to make this a boxing match. He loses a boxing match all day long. If this fight gets physical, that's his opportunity.
What a start for TrevorMccumby. And the question for McCumby coming into this fight is, can he live up to that promise that he had early in his career? Is there anything in that old scouting report that Cameron Duncan put together on him that compelled him to sign him out of the amateurs? How much of that is left? It looks like there's some left in the
Hey,
tank.
listen, aside from the eye of the late Cameron Duncan, how about a great trainer in his corner in Bones Adams, a former fighter as well? So, you know, with a great trainer and a great backing, I mean, that's all you need is an opportunity like this. And they let him here with an undefeated record in front of a former champion now.
Also in the corner,
McCumby got some good defense.
another left hook is Jesse Ross Thompson, who was in the corner of Radovoy Gulaitis.
Nice body shot, Plant. He don't like that.
Surprising performance.
He's trying to play mind games with you.
I like all of that, Corey. In fact, there's just awkwardness to McCumby. He throws a jab, he throws a right hand, and it's an offset left hook.
He fight like Rolling.
Trying to time that. Or trying to defend that, and that's why Plant is having problems with the unorthodox and the punches, the variation of punches that McCumby is choosing.
Yeah, Plant's got to be disciplined here. He's got to keep that jab out. That's his best weapon against McCumby. He's landed that pretty frequently when he's thrown it. You just can't get away from it. If you keep throwing that jab out there, it's going to make McCumby a little more reluctant, just come charging in, just like that.
And you don't even have to throw that jab at the chin. You could aim it at the belly of McCumby, because McCumby will square up coming in forward. Like I said, he doesn't have the best technique or footwork, but he definitely has power behind that right hand, as you can see. And confidence playing to the crowd.
McCumby still playing the character. He got popped with a nice shot there from Plant a moment ago.
And those jabs are clean scoring punches. Good counter
Nice
right
counter,
there
Plant.
as well. Plant maybe starting to stabilize here. The closing moments of round 3, but McCumby trying to cause some chaos again. And one thing to remember, this is the longest layoff of Caleb Plant's career. You know, skills can atrophy when you've been
Nice
off for as
body
long as
shot,
that. We saw
Plant.
that in the prelims with Stephen Fulton. Are we seeing some of that with Caleb Plant?
Oh, that hurt him.
That gets the crowd into it. A heavily pro-Plant crowd here in Las Vegas.
Woo, nice hook, Plant.
Came right back with a big right hand that he just missed.
Woo! It is heating up, boy. It is heating up. TrevorMccumby got some sneaky defense, got some good power. Caleb Plant starting to let his hands go now.
Timeline options and click on the audio button and select Spanish to hear Claudia and Oscar.
Everything is good, all right? All he's doing is trying to get ahead of steam and bull rush you. So don't let him get ahead of steam. Stay lively and keep fainting him off that step. You want some on top of your head? Sure. Go on your neck. What about your neck? Okay, good.
Man, I got to tell you, I love that advice in the corner of Caleb Plant. Stephen Edwards telling him perfect instructions. Don't fall for the shoulder roll. Don't try to hook with that shoulder roll. You stab him in the shoulder. That's what you got to do. If you remember, Miguel Cotto was able to stop the shoulder roll of Floyd Mayweather once he was aiming at that shoulder. That prevents him rolling and pop shotting. Excellent advice.
And just to follow up on something we saw one round earlier where it looked like there may have been a knockdown ruling, just looking over at Jay Nady, the referee, interact in between those rounds, it does seem like they're going to let the referee call stand.
You know, when you're dealing with a fighter with a decent shoulder roll, whenever you throw hooks like that, when you happen to miss one, you're going to be vulnerable to a counter shot. That's why the straight punches are the ones that are actually they do more damage against a guy that's always looking to do the shoulder roll.
I hate the
Caleb
shoulder
Plant
roll.
got
There's
some
one
good
guy
reflexes.
in boxing that can do the shoulder roll, and Corey just called one of his fights. He is a retired fighter named Floyd Mayweather.
And James Toney.
Very kind of you to call that a fight, Chris. I'm waiting for the trilogy.
I gotta respect what TrevorMccumby came to this fight with. I mean, looking at him, even though he had a
Yeah, he getting outboxed
undefeated
now.
record, just looking at him,
He getting outboxed now.
he didn't look
Plant
like
outboxing
someone
him
that you
clearly.
can respect. You know, I know it sounds wrong, but I look at the resume, it was soft. I look at, the lack of speed. I look at the fact that he keeps his hands low. But he's tough, man. And he has a good right hand, and Yeah, one of these guys that you gotta take serious because he's a goods.
But you certainly have to take that right hand serious, and the right hand has been dangerous. And because it's been dangerous, Sergio, he's using it kind of as a decoy. He's using it as a throwaway shot to disguise that leaping left hook. He's making Plant respect that right hand.
It's an awkward combination. Then he comes in with a leaping left hook, which is what shook and hurt Caleb Plant. And right there, he leaped in with another hook.
I will say this, though, Sergio. The last couple of rounds, I do think Caleb Plant has settled down a lot. You know, we're seeing him start to dictate the pace, especially in this round where that jab has been pretty effective.
I used the word stabilizing in the previous round, and that's kind of the influence that Brett Van Edwards seems to have in the corner of Caleb Plant. And leading up to this fight, he basically said as much. He said that Caleb doesn't have to do too much in this fight. He just needs to be himself.
Keep it simple. One of the best things that makes Caleb Plant such a good fighter.
Left hook, and Caleb Plant nearly slides through the ropes.
No question.
That was another knockdown. Left hook to the body.
Yeah, no question there, Sergio. That was a clean knockdown.
That was a push.
McCumby could actually beat Caleb Plant or even stop him. I don't like the way Caleb Plant's looking right now.
McCumby is brimming with confidence. You saw him hit the double bicep pose to the crowd just moments ago, and he is on top of Plant here with 10 seconds to go in round 4. Another left hook on the inside from McCumby. What a start to this fight for the...
That looked like a push. It was a punch, but he pushed him.
Wow.
It's just you going to stay back, though. Just keep your feet up under you. You are. I know you're good.
Yeah, that wasn't even no knockdown. He called it a knockdown.
Hey,
Look, right there. Come in.
Show it from a different angle, man.
Even if they did tangle feet, look at this punch.
It was a punch, but look, he pushed him back.
And there's that left hook to sweep it up with. But that's a knockdown.
Now, I will say, though, that's a little shakier than I thought it was on first glance. You know, that body shot landed, but it didn't land clean.
No, I'm talking about the left hook afterwards. That would have put him down.
Trevormccumby said that this is going to be his coming out party. He said that he's been dropping sparring partners left and right. They can't keep sparring partners around. And we're seeing big flashes of that power here in the early going. And he lands another left hook that has Plant wobbled.
These are thudding shots from Trevormccumby.
Thudding and unorthodox. They come with a weird timing. And the thing is, when they land, Plant's not reacting to them. Even though he's coming back nicely right now, I like the way he responds when he does get hit. Like his legs betray him a little bit, and he looks a little shaky. What's it gonna?
Well, Plant trying to respond with some pressure, some aggression right now. Trying to get McCumby's respect because McCumby right now, and he feels that everything he throws can hurt this guy at this moment.
When you believe in your power, and even though it's with bad technique and it doesn't lack speed, hey, it does the job. And Plant, like I said, every time he gets hit with something, it kind of shakes him. He has to respect the strength of Trevormccumby.
Nice inside work here from Plant. Couple left hooks to the body.
You know, it's a smart little adjustment from Plant.
Yeah, go in the inside.
Make him more of a back foot fighter.
I was about to say that. You know, whenever you're
He can't fight like
another
this.
fighter, you know, you smother him inside. You know, there's a thing that Caleb Plant, he respects fighters like Andre Ward. Ward would do that. If he can't outbox you, he can make it rough in there. He can get inside. He can use some dirty tactics, and that's what Plant's doing right now in this round. I love what he's doing right here, Caleb Plant.
And it seems antithetical, Sergio, when you're hurt or when you have been hurt, to go to the inside.
Ooh, nice liver shot. Nice uppercut.
But in certain ways, it's safer, especially against a guy like McCumby who needs space and leverage for that left hook.
Absolutely, Corey, and that's the reason great fighters, if they can't control you on the outside, they get on the inside and break away that range. You know, you're a better outside fighter, but if it's not working, prove that you're a better inside fighter.
See a cut opened up on the eyebrow of Trevor McCumby on his left eye. Perhaps courtesy of some of this inside work, maybe a clash of heads.
Love this adjustment. I love this adjustment, man. It's so smart to be doing this, halfway in the fight.
Couple uppercuts there from Plant, popping the head back of McCumby, but that thudding power of McCumby whenever he gets
Nice hook, Plant.
is very noticeable.
Oh, nice liver shot.
This just might have to be the kind of fight this is for Caleb Plant now.
No, it is going to be that. I don't think we're going to see him break that range anymore. This is going to be how the rest of this fight's going to go. There's too much success when McCumbie's on the outside with the unorthodox way he throws his punches and landing those right hands. The rest of the fight is going to be on the inside. Mark my words.
Oh, nice liver shot. Nice uppercut.
If you're Trevor McCumby, you've got to mix things up.
Oh, it is heating up. It is heating up. It's heating up, Squishy.
Yeah.
It is.
Keep doing what he's doing.
Yes. See, that's what Stevie Fulton should have did.
Ooh.
Yes.
Caleb Plant, look.
That dude McCumbie, he's tough.
He tough. That's what I said. He got sneaky.
Keep on them upcuts.
Yes. He can't fight him on the outside like that. That dude too strong.
Yeah.
McCumbie, but Plant.
But I can call you back.
Get it on the inside. See, there it is.
All right.
This is the rest of the fight right here. On the inside. He's a stronger fighter. He's picking off the shots, landing the body shots. The rest of the fight's going to look like this.
Round 6 of an absolutely fascinating fight here between Caleb Plant and Trevor McCumby. Chris Mannix, how do you have it scored so far?
I've got it 47-47, dead even through the first 5 rounds. That 10-8 round for Trevor McCumby allowed him to even up that scorecard. Look, I do like this adjustment from Caleb Plant. This is something that an experienced fighter will do. Understand what's going on in the ring and make adjustments accordingly. We'll see if Trevor McCumby has that level of experience to make an adjustment of his own.
We heard McCumbie's corner telling him, we don't mind this kind of fight, but you have to get your head off the center line. What I'm seeing right now, Sergio, is Plant obviously having better leverage, pushing McCumbie back, but he's more sure of his offense on the inside.
He's more sure because he's a better sharpshooter. So he's landing the cleaner shots, the harder shots, the better body shots. The only thing Plant is not doing is getting an angle. He's staying in front of McCumbie, and that's why occasionally McCumbie might come back with a strong shot.
Sergio,
Shit.
they say they don't mind.
What you think, man?
Type of style, and McCumbie is comfortable with the fight in the
Oh, you ain't watching.
More often than not, he is the one on the outside pressing his opponent against the rope. There you see, trying to spin him around, try to get some leverage back. McCumbie just
Who look like they winning, him or him?
Get the ropes all that often.
Yep.
The posturing going back and forth. Caleb Plant getting back at McCumbie with some of his own poses, with some of his own taunts right now. He breaks through with a nice uppercut on the inside.
Love for Plant.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's a jab, an uppercut, a body shot.
Yeah.
Double up your punches. That breaks the monotony. That breaks the rhythm. And when McCumbie's trying to counter you in between the shots. So doubling your shots is going to do that.
Going back to the advice in the McCumbie corner again, remember they said, we don't mind what you're doing right now. Implicit in that is that McCumbie is making a choice right now. And right now, it's Caleb Plant making a decision to just bulldoze McCumbie, who backs him up.
Whoa! Nice counter hook.
He really is a showman, man. I mean, he's tough.
Whoa! That hurt him. He trying to shake it off. That hurt McCumbie.
Beautiful combination there from Plant, who's having fun in there now.
And you can tell that McCumbie is both hurt and rattled by the adjustments that Caleb Plant has made.
And frustrated as well. And that's exactly what you need to do with guys that haven't been on this level.
Huge left hook there from Plant. He gets his link back with that one. What a round for Caleb Plant.
That hurt him. He trying to shake it off. He trying to shake it off. This is a good fight. Plant looking sharp. Plant looking sharp. McCumby got a chin on him.
The zone as part of
Very underrated power. Oh my God.
exclusive
This is a good fight.
variety of shoulder programming to fans around the world.
Caleb Plant, this is what you got to do sometimes. You frustrate your opponents by taunting them, by letting them know they don't belong on this level. You don't have my hand speed. You don't have my technique. You know, McCumby.
That's his wife and kid.
We know Caleb Plant is tough, but you got to fight smart now and fight on your terms. Box on your terms.
Him, the one that was
Caleb
winning.
Plant broken the confidence and broken the momentum.
God! Caleb Plant counted him just then.
Right hand there.
Oh my God, that was the shoulder roll Floyd like to do.
McCumby now. McCumby thinking twice before coming in because he getting hit with the counter uppercuts now.
And that's a big point, Sergio. McCumby's not sure what strategy Caleb Plant's going to employ from one round to the other. I mean, Plant has successfully mixed up his game plans and given McCumby a lot to think about.
Great fighters do that, Chris. I mean, great fighters know how to make adjustments. We see Mayweather do it all the time. You know, whenever he's not in control.
Whoa, nice counter. Plant.
Andre Ward was mean. These guys are mean, man. That's why I love the fact that Caleb Plant has take a page out of that mean page.
Yep. Push him back to the rope.
See the total punches landed on your screen there. Plant drastically outlanding Trevor McCumby. Again, if you're just looking at the stats, it looks like domination from Caleb Plant.
Oh, nice body shot. Oh. Oh. Well, that boy got a chin on him, don't he? He ain't fought fair yet. He been getting hit with some good shots.
I mean, look, Sugar Ray Leonard, as pretty as he was, he's one of the meanest guys out there.
Oh! Caught her with a three-piece.
That was picture perfect.
Beautiful. Roll with the shot, came back with a 2-1. That's a very difficult punch to throw if you don't have the footwork. Plant obviously has that.
Back to the ropes again.
You know, Sergio, the body language of Trevor McCumby has changed drastically over these last couple of rounds. He was comfortable.
Oh.
He just seems to be in survival mode.
These uppercuts are piling up from Caleb Plant. They're short shots. They're not huge, full leverage uppercuts, but at a certain point, Sergio, you can only take so many of them.
Yeah, I would love to see Caleb Plant flurry. I mean, those shoe shines.
What round this is?
Behind speed. Forget about power now. Just keep your opponent rocked and shook.
7.
Not only
Come on. Come on with the buffering. We'll do that when he's getting good. Come on. Buffer.
Plant, obviously, liking what she's seeing at this point in the fight. So we take a look into the McCumby corner.
Deep breath. Slow your heart rate down. Listen, he didn't want to work that round because he used it all up the last round before, okay?
McCumby.
Put the pressure on him. I need feints before you come inside, okay? And stay
No,
off
that's the one losing.
Okay? You got me?
The one winning is Caleb Plant.
If he does get on the inside, listen, manipulate his hands, okay? You know what to do. Okay? Close quarter
Caleb Plant.
combat right here.
Total domination.
I got you up 5-2 or 6-1. You hear me? Yeah, it's still dangerous. He's still dangerous. Yes. Sit.
Caleb Plant smart, still dangerous. Ain't time to relax.
When he hit him with the 3-piece, that dude, he was about to fall out.
I know he was trying to shake it off. Shake it off.
He's like.
He was trying to shake it off, man. but he couldn't.
The effective punching.
Still some energy from McCumby to come back with one punch, maybe two, but it's all planned. It's all planned.
Nice counter by McCumby with that right hand.
It's an incredible display. 117 of 185, 63% total power punches for Caleb Plant. And yet, look at McCumby. He's doing what, 40? I mean, anything over 40% when it comes to power, Abner, is a good night at the office.
Oh, very good night.
Yeah, that's like almost one of two punches hitting him.
And look at him, he's still trying.
He can't fight in the inside. He ain't got no inside game.
McCumby's corner wants him to move his head, change
No kind of
positions.
inside game. You can
There's
tell
a
he ain't
double
prepared
jab
for a
from
fight like this.
McCumby, but doesn't follow up with the right. And according to our unofficial score, he has it at dead heat right now, which again, we'll see what the I don't score, so I'm not going to say anything.
I don't either.
But I have Caleb Plant ahead. All right, uppercuts there by Plant. Even though, again, the knockdown, which we can go on and on about, but it is officially was ruled a knockdown, so that is in McCumby's favor. But we are in the final minute of the eighth.
Boy, them hooks. Oh, my God.
2/3 of this scheduled 12-round affair. And there, McCumby finally turns Caleb, but unable to put him on the ropes as they grapple. Referee breaks him up.
He tired, though.
That's a veteran move.
Him right there.
Where you can
McCumby.
take and just spin him
He
off,
tired.
Off of you when your back
See,
is on the
he's trying to find some oxygen.
This entire round.
Oh.
If you're McCumby.
Boy, Plant is
That was a good
taking
shot.
great body shots, and McCumby just is threaded, is coming back like that with counters. It's pretty amazing.
McCumby fighting off the ropes again, and still trying to bring the fight to Caleb Plant. Let's check in with Jim Gray.
That's a good fight. This is a good fight.
You feeling any nerves, any butterflies?
Oh, not at all, man. You know, I'm just relaxed, calm, and I'm ready for the storm. You know, they say the quiet before the storm, so I'm just locked in.
You know, he has so much experience. He has 24 title fights. You have 22 total fights. Is experience a factor at all?
Yeah.
I got to go out there and be great for 36 minutes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. You know, I'm ready, man.
What led you to say that you believe that you
36
can knock him
seconds.
out in the 6th round?
I got that type of power, you know, but it's about sending up the shots, sending it up.
Canaro.
I got a lot of experience. He's been in there with a lot of great champions, so I got to use my IQ.
Alvarez. I was born ready.
I wasn't born as night. I was born yesterday.
He got all the experience, you know, but it's time for a new ring champion.
Nah, Caleb
And that's
Plant.
Edgar Berlanga.
Edgar, best of luck. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Nah, Caleb Plant winning.
Thank you very much, Edgar Berlanga.
He fight later on today.
A world title fight coming up in the main event against Canelo Alvarez. The man
Oh.
who's EdgarBerlanga.com. Caleb Plant is in a fight here with Trevor McCumby. And
That's
as
Caleb
we
Plant.
begin round
That's
number
Trevor.
9, the opening 30 seconds has McCumby on the back foot, looking to maybe counter with the right foot. Things slowing down just a bit here, and as you mentioned, Caleb Plant, a strong starter, not always the strongest finisher.
Not always the stronger finisher. He faints for a reason, and that's because he throws a lot.
Yes, he does.
He misses a lot too.
A lot of energy
But he uses a lot of energy, exactly.
Talking again, the
He don't like that body shot. Look, he's trying to walk it off. He's trying to walk it off. Oh!
McCumby in trouble on the ropes. Plant teeing off, but McCumby comes back with a right hand. Just when you think Plant is about to bury him in an avalanche of punches, McCumby pulls out the snake from Secret Heart of the right and keeps himself from being buried.
I think we should expect that from McCumby now. And not that he's just going to get.
Man, his body getting marked up like the hallways in New York. He's just sitting on the ropes to get punched.
Not being accurate at all there with these counters now.
It's hard to do when you have 6 shots before. Not the same energy.
Slow as well, though. Be careful. The uppercut's landing, and there's a left from McCumby. Right hand, clipping the jaw, McCumby. McCumby's corner wants McCumby to start putting the pressure on, turning away from the ropes. But Plant keeping him on this back foot.
Yeah, that was easier said than done, right, guys? I mean, McCumby's tired.
He just took a deep breath.
He's tired and he's off balance in the corner. He squares up a lot, which allows Plant to go up the middle.
Them body shots killing him.
There's that space, and there McCumby goes to the body with the right, but opened up the opportunity for a counter upstairs. Plant didn't take it, but does unload the right. Close quarter combat.
His punches ain't got nothing on there. You see that? Ain't got nothing on there.
There's the uppercut. There it is. Inside punches.
Short left hook.
He tired. He tired.
Yeah, McCumbie's already too tired. He's leaning forward. His head is up front. So I think Plant has to take advantage of those moments, especially that right there.
Left hook to the body, left uppercut, right hook. A beautiful combination, Joe, by Plant.
And Plant's so smart. He gets under that counter hook every time. He's not going to be waiting to... he's hooking.
Punch. Oh, but again, McCumbie says no.
He stopped the fight.
Yes, he did.
What kind of shit is that?
McCumbie's not complaining. He's bouncing up and down on his feet, but just like that, literally almost at the bell, the blood around the right eye that had been cut. Caleb Plant stops Trevor McCumby at the end of the ninth and picks up his 14th knockout win, improving. Let's listen to see if we can hear these two. It's amazing how quick this animosity turns into respect.
This guy should get a bonus.
McCumbie?
Right. Wow. A lot of trash talking, a lot of war of words. It turned into a war in the ring, a war of attrition, and in the end, Caleb Plant, despite being knocked down earlier in the fight,
Caleb Plant ain't no joke.
stops McCumbie with
Caleb Plant ain't no joke.